So I remember I was on my computer one day, and I got an email from somebody that said they had a question about my business. And I thought, oh, wow, this is cool. You know, this person's wanting to know a little bit about my business, so let me email them back. And I emailed them back, say, hey, how can I help you? And then they flipped it on me and said, hey, if I could show you how to generate thousands of leads. What was I looking for at the time? I was looking for thousands of leads. And let me tell you that I was a statistic at the time. I was part of like the 90+% of people that get started in network marketing or MLM that were going through the very same thing, completely, like burned out, really go-getters, trying to figure it out, but burned out, just tired of nobody showing up at meetings, of doing meetings at your house and, you know, friends like flaking on you or having those uncomfortable calls with friends where you're trying to get them to your house for a meeting but not telling them about it, and just weird stuff. That's the way that the old school traditional way of MLM works. So when I got that email about, you know, if I could show you how to generate thousands of leads, I thought, man, if that's true, I want whatever that is. So I responded back and I said, no way, you know, prove it to me. So he responded back, was like, what's your number? So I gave him my number and we got on the phone. This happened all within a few minutes, you know. So I'm on the phone with him and I'm like, look, if you can really show me that, you know, prove it to me. I'm like, I'm in, whatever it is. So he sent me to a video. He said, hey, just want you to watch this video and I'll call you back. It's like I forget how long the video was. I can't even remember. So in the video, and I honestly don't even remember exactly how the video went or how it was, but it showed you could generate thousands of leads in just a matter of minutes. Okay, it showed a method where you could do this. And I thought, whoa, that's cool, but I didn't understand it. And so I got back on the phone with him after having watched it, and he explained it to me, you know, how it works. And then he told me about a tool that could do that in just seconds. And then we started talking more about the tool. And then we talked about the idea of, you know, during the gold rush, when all of the people came out to the West to strike it rich, panning for gold, that the people who actually made the most money when that happened were the ones selling everybody, all of the people looking to strike it rich, their tools, their picks, their shovels, their blankets, their tents, all that stuff. They're the ones that made all the money. Because it didn't matter if that person that was going to try to get rich became rich or not. Everybody needed the tools. And so everybody was their customer. That's when I got into and I started to understand the power of offering leads, tools, and training to people that are in the network marketing industry. Because statistically, most of them are failing in their business and they're jumping from business to business to business like I was. So the thing is, when you lead with tools and training, those people will come to you because you've got some sort of a system for them to build. So what this process, this quick hit process, is based on that. It's based on the reality that most people out there in this industry of ours are struggling and they're not successful. So we're going to connect with them and communicate with them in a way and run through the numbers, and the ones that are the low-hanging fruit, that are just so fed up because they can't figure out a way to talk to enough people, when they see what you have to offer, they're going to want it. So you just have to go through the numbers to find the ones, and because of our software and because of what we've got, it's going to be very easy for you to do that. That's why I know this works, because I'm where I'm at right now, and that's the process I'm going to show you today.